So Luke,
Yes.
I did send you a picture of what my motorcycle looks like.
Oh shoot. Oh, my phone's now right next to me. Let's see what this motorcycle like.
It's pretty much the same size as in the image.
Oh,
It's
that's
small.
actually really cool. I think that's actually you have just a big collection of them now, huh?
Yeah, if you want to be real technical, I got three pocket bikes and one
Damn.
mini chopper.
That's crazy, bro.
So, okay, it's pretty beat up. Okay, let me explain of
Mm-hmm.
what went
Oh,
what
yes.
went down, okay? So,
Yes. Yes.
I borrowed a van we borrowed a van from where I work at. We used the van and went up all the way up to Linden. It was pretty good far out into Linden. It wasn't actually that far, it was like 15 minutes, but it was pretty much in Linden.
Yeah.
And uh and we like arrived at our destination just to find out that we were like one house over and we were like
Mm-hmm.
next to like where the guy was at location was
Yeah.
actually at. So we were like knock on this one random guy's house, and I can see like some guy staring at us, and I'm like, hmm. And like I walk over and stuff, and I can see the bike right there. That's the
Uh-huh.
bike I'm paying for. It's right next door. So I'm like, oh hey, and like I tell my dad, hey, he's over here. He was like, oh.
Oh my
So
gosh.
we kept the van right in this random guy's parking lot.
Mm-hmm.
Driveway. I said
Oh,
parking
damn
lot.
it,
No
Hank.
way.
I just, I just, I just went. I have 4 stars right now. I'm inside the military
Classic.
base.
Classic
Oh my
Luke.
God! What? They just killed me. How? That's so stupid. They're cheating.
So
Everyone needs a
Luke.
helmet. What's up?
So okay, we walk over in the grass. We cut through. We get to the guy's house. He's literally next door, and he was like trying to hook the bike up for us, and apparently the gas
Oh
line
yes.
like broke. So there's gas
Oh
dripping everywhere outside the bike, and there's a big old puddle underneath. So like we're checking out the bike. I instantly want it. I paid $450 for it. Uh,
yeah.
my parents said I shouldn't have bought it for that much, but it's already too late because it's been a few days.
Mhm.
I instantly gave the guy $450. Looked at the bike, then we took it, we hauled it back to our house.
Yeah.
Showed my parents and my brother and all that, and uh, then so we can use the kickstart for some reason
Yeah.
because the exhaust was in the way, but it has a kickstart in it, and also it's electric start as long as you have a battery underneath, like next to the engine
Uh-huh.
connected. You can like press this one button and it'll immediately start the bike. But we didn't
Yeah.
have a battery, and we had a dead battery, but we went to
Holy sh.
O'Reilly's to get a new battery,
Mhm.
and the next day we got that battery. We received it from O'Reilly's. We put it on. We traded the battery, put it on the
What?
bike. Okay, this was a bad idea. There was a bunch of wires dangling on top of the engine, loose wires everywhere. We tried starting the bike. It wasn't really doing anything, but it was working. It was like making that sizzle sound like when you try to start something. Ding 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 ding. Or I don't know how to replicate the sound, but you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So basically, like seconds later, I can see smoke coming out of the bike.
Mhm.
And we could have probably caused a fire if he kept like trying to start it with the electric
Mhm.
start. So I'm like, whatever, all the wires are fried. The
Mhm.
lights did work. It has a horn on it, but for some reason that didn't work. Uh,
Mhm. Ah,
it
shit.
has it has turn signals. So if I get all that figured out, fixed, the
Mm-hmm.
turn signals and everything, all the
Ah,
lights, if I
yeah.
put a license plate on it and get my motorcycle license and a license, I could literally just drive down the road casually.
I mean, is that like I thought? Do you really need a license for something as small as that?
Yes. If
Really?
it's on the road, yes.
That's crazy.
You need a license for everything.
Huh.
It shouldn't
Well,
cost that much, but actually like doing the questions to get the license is probably going to be the difficult part because it's going to be motorcycle related questions. It's like
yeah.
it's like going through uh 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 getting your driver's license, but except, it's motorcycle kind of themed.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
But it shouldn't be hard, but also, yeah. And so basically, uh the electric start wasn't working, so we're like, we're not gonna keep doing this because it's gonna cause a
Hmm.
fire. Then I'm like, wait, why don't we just try to
Shit,
kickstart?
I've been spicked.
We like hit down
We're all
on the
dead.
kickstart a couple times and it tried firing up, but it wasn't. Then eventually one good kick and it like instantly started the bike. So now the
Yeah.
bike does work. Uh but it keeps hitting the exhaust pipe, but it ain't too bad.
Mm-hmm.
Then then a day later I was riding.
Oh
Then
shit.
the throttle came loose and broke. So now the throttle's broken, not the throttle, uh, not the throttle wire, not the
Mm-hmm.
throttle cord, the actual like
Oh,
accelerator, the
the
grip you accelerate
throttle.
with. You know what I'm
Oh
talking about?
yes. Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. The throttle. Yeah,
So
it's like it
I
makes it go
I
fast.
so I ordered a new throttle. Uh, I put that on and it barely fit. Let me tell you what, I couldn't stretch the wire in the grip, the throttle grip or whatever.
Hmm.
So it just kept like turning into twine every single time I was accelerating. Then eventually, yesterday, I had this bike for maybe less than a week, only like 3, 4 days, 5, I don't know. Then the actual throttle cord snapped. So now I can't even ride the bike anymore. But even before that, before the throttle cable snapped, I was having a problem with gas getting poured into the carburetor for some reason. So now I gotta take the
Oh yeah.
carburetor apart. Well, I figured out an easy way. There's like this screw that you unscrew and it drains all the gas from the carburetor. Because if you
Oh
have gas in the carburetor, your bike will not never start again unless you drain the gas from the carburetor.
yeah.
I'm thinking about ordering a new carburetor because it'll
That's.
be nice and clean.
Hmm.
It's just a matter of taking the carburetor off the bike and putting it back on, and hopefully it works. Because
Yeah.
I'm no mechanic. I'm like far from being a mechanic. I'm like one of those guys that thinks they can fix everything, but screws everything up, then regrets it later on. Now you gotta spend more money, and eventually it probably won't ever work ever again. So, Luke, I'm that type of person that tries to fix everything and it just ends
Uh-huh.
up.
Yeah,
Uh,
you don't know what the hell you're doing.
yeah, I'm that type of person that hopes it'll work, but it'll probably screw everything up. I'm that
Yo.
I'm that type of person that thinks he's a mechanic and can fix everything. I'm gonna
Yep.
screw up, but
I'm that
hopefully it
same
turns
type
out
of
right.
person, don't you worry.
Yeah.
I do not know how to do anything with the vehicles, so don't you worry.
So the problems, like, well, so far from the parts and stuff that I need to order and all that,
Hmm.
the more cosmetic work, meaning like the outer side, the
Yeah.
looks, the appearance, the fenders. You know what fenders are?
Yeah, I know what the fenders are.
The
God, who
back
do you
and the
take me
front,
for?
the back and the front fender
Who do
that's
you
above
take
the
me
tire.
for? Who?
So it's broken. It has cracks all in it. I mean, this bike was okay, okay. This bike. Oh, did I mention I got keys for it too and everything?
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I have keys for it. So okay, either one or two ways. This bike is from 2005 or 2001. And we all know, I hope it was 2001 because fun
Yeah.
year.
Oh, hey, hey. My favorite year actually for that, what you're thinking.
But yeah. Um,
Obviously my favorite year. Like, how couldn't it be?
no cap.
No caparoonie, pal.
If any other year, I wish it was 2006 because it's the same thing as my birthday. It would be kind of cool to have like something that's literally the same age as you.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Speaking of, I started listening to this band, you see, and really good. That's all
What
I'm gonna
band?
say. All Time Low. Really good.
Oh, snap. He's getting into the good stuff.
Yes, they are so good.
Did you just start listening to him?
Yes, like yesterday, not even capping.